Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. It is Thursday and it is time to be thoughtful. But first, I must remind you that Function and Fitness is turning 6 years old next month, right? It is our anniversary month, May. Stay tuned. We will have some cool stuff up ahead. May is the month of my anniversary. May, I am officially deeming Massage Therapy Month. It's a thing. Just don't Google it. It's a Shannon thing. And let's see what else is May. What did I say? Massage Month. Relax and Roll is happening in May. All right, so May 15th. Don't forget that. 10 a.m. It is virtual, so it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. Check the event page on the Facebook page, Function and Fitness Facebook page, and you get more info about that. What else? Any other business I need to tend to before we talk about my thoughts for the week? I think that's about it. All right, so moving on and talking about sitting. Right? So I think we all have been doing a whole lot more sitting in this last year, right? Thanks to COVID. And I think I've read in several places that we have been, majority of us have been moving about 30% less than we were pre-COVID, right? That I think is probably an under estimate. I think it's probably more than 30%, but nonetheless, we're moving less, And if you think about it, a lot of people are, ordering groceries online still, not walking through grocery stores. Like, that's movement. All of the little things, all of the quote unquote chores, that we do outside of the house, can be considered movement, right? And so in my practice or in my studio, I am seeing a lot of people with pain due to being sedentary, due to sitting, and not just sedentary. I'm seeing like teenagers, y'all. Like, I got teenagers coming in talking about they have back pain, lower back and upper back pain. Why? Because at school they sit normally, right? But think about what these kids are doing, and even adults that are working from home, right? You're sitting at your kitchen table, or maybe you have an office chair, but nonetheless you're sitting. Maybe you have a sofa that you love to sit on, or whatever, right? So you're sitting, and even when you do get up, you get up to take a break, you walk 2 feet to the kitchen, or 10 steps. You walk a little ways around your house. I'm sure your house is not as big as the office building that you used to work in, right? So you don't have to park your car and walk through the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? All of those things, right? You're 2 steps from the kitchen. So how many of us are just grazing all day long, right? And so all of this, after the year, I think we can now, look back in hindsight, as we're starting to move around and create a new normal life now. Include a little bit more activity, y'all. Seriously, move a lot of bit more. Legit, I am seeing, I've got teenagers, right? Teenagers with pain, us older adults as well. But, the idea that we are not putting our bodies in different positions often enough to release the tension that's built up. If you think about when you're sitting, there is a lot of compression that pulls in your spine, your lower back. You wonder why when you sit all day and then you're like, oh man, my back hurts. Well, because that's a hard stop, that chair that you're sitting in. When you stand up, at least that pressure can dissipate through your legs, through your feet, and into the ground. All right, so if you can stand up and take that Zoom call, by all means do that, right? If you can pace the floor, while you're on that conference call, by all means do that. Your body, I promise you, will thank you. If you work a job where you have to drive, long distances, stop and get out and legit like walk circles around your car in a parking lot. You know, you have to move your body and put your body in different positions. You know, I was talking to somebody who was on a road trip. I think it was last weekend. They drove down to North Carolina, and I'm like, okay, great. When you stop for gas, right, while you're waiting for that gas to pump, walk around the car, bend over and touch your toes, you know, turn to the left, turn to the right. You got to do something to put your body in a different position, to release some of the tension that gets built up over time. All right. So I just saw somebody comment about the Relax and Roll workshop. Yes, the Relax and Roll workshop will give you great tools, especially if you're sitting at home or if you're in a place where you're confined by space, right? The Relax and Roll workshop would be great because we're only using tennis balls. We're using tennis balls and we're using a small space. You can travel with them. Like, tennis balls weigh nothing, right? Throw them in your luggage, throw them in your backpack, your purse, whatever, and you know, give yourself a little relief. Right, so I'm gonna wrap it up because I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but I saw a question pop up. Relax and Roll is 10 a.m. on Saturday, May 15th. We're gonna go head to toe with these tennis balls, y'all. All right, the idea is legit to just create some relief of tension. You know, you're not gonna replace me. Sorry, you still got to come in for a massage from time to time, but this is a great way to tie you over between massage sessions, or a great way to you know, just manage, you know, the work that I do when you do come to see me. All right, or if you can't get to see me, if you're, you know, 100 miles away or whatever. All right, y'all, enough for today. I've rambled enough. I'll be back next week with more thoughts on a Thursday. All right, be well, and I'll see you soon.